Good afternoon. I'm Terry Scoggin, the Chief Executive Officer of Titus Regional Medical Center in Mount Pleasant, Texas. And today's Friday, June 26. I'm back for our weekly update this week on Friday, so glad to join you at 1 o'clock. Walking over here from the main health system was a little wet today, so we've got a little water on me, so it's good. I'd like to thank my wife and my children, especially my wife, for Father's Day. Got a new shirt for her update this week from her Father's Day gifts, so I'm excited about Father's Day. So for belated Father's Day to all my friends and family members and all of our Northeast Texas community members who are watching, happy belated Father's Day. As we get into this week and things going on, I want to thank our friends at Guaranty Bond Bank and Trust in Mount Pleasant and all over Northeast Texas. They donated today 100 of these shields for us to use to give to our healthcare workers and first responders who need them. So thank you, Trent, Martin, and the guys at Guaranty Bank and Trust for providing these shields. We appreciate anything. Everybody asks, can we continue to do stuff? We're still accepting PPE, anything, as we all fight this together, but truly appreciate this and a couple other things they're working on for us. A couple of things we want to just point out as we start kind of an update for COVID-19, but also for Northeast Texas. We're excited this week. On Monday, we had a new opening with the Family Care Center at Harts Bluff, on Harts Bluff Road in the old Dr. Reichert building. So you can see Dr. Brad Burrows joined us on Monday and joined Titus Regional Medical Center, opening his practice at the Family Care Center at Harts Bluff. And then Talisha Coleman, Allison Rios, you can see there to my right, your left probably. No, you're right. But having them join us as well, they came out of the hospital where their office was, and we moved them there to be more convenient to their patients. There's, you can see it behind the sign there, there's a great covered parking. So if you were going to right now to see them, you'd be covered and not getting wet like the rest of us. So nice, big, open, it's a beautiful office. I had my first visit there this week as I saw my doctor and got that. And also my mom sent me a text who went and saw her doctor this week over there, and she loved the new facility and loved the ramp and loved the entrance getting in. So we're glad to have Dr. Burrows join Titus Regional Medical Center and the Family Care Center, and Talisha and Allison working with him. Great things are going to be happening in that building, so we're excited about that. And then next week during our update, we'll be happy to announce a new addition that'll join that team later this year, but I'll make you wait a week until you see that one. If you didn't have a chance yesterday, please search Facebook or our different mediums to watch the Facebook Live yesterday from Kathy Griffiths, Dr. Siegel, and Jeremy. It was a great Facebook Live, so we're excited to see that. You'll see more of Kathy and our physicians in this medium going forward, but we were excited about that. And you could tell I've already got some texts last night from her friends who just were blown away about how passionate Kathy was, and that's Kathy. And we love her and what she's doing with clinical excellence, and her teams at Titus Regional Medical Center is phenomenal. But to receive the Primary Heart Attack Center, or PHAC, we love abbreviations, was a big thing for Titus Regional. We're the second hospital in the state of Texas to receive it, and one of the first rural hospitals in the United States to receive it. They're doing some great work in the cardiology world, so this accreditation was huge for Northeast Texas, for Titus Regional, so we're glad to see that. So another great win. As we start talking about COVID-19 and give the update, there's been a lot of things about Texas in the news this week, and a lot of tension starting to build with Texas. I really don't want to get into politics. I'm staying away from that, really focusing on what's most important to me, what's most important to our team, and what's most important to our doctors, and that is the health of the patients of Northeast Texas, Mount Pleasant, in this area, and us doing our best to mitigate the increases and reduce the risk of spreading of this disease. So the numbers, want to just go through them. As of this morning and a few minutes ago, our facilities and mobile testing and all the parties in Northeast Texas and Titus Regional, we have tested 3,545 people, regardless of of where county they live in. 802 positives with 49 pending. And as of this morning, we have 4 people in the hospital. One of the things that we had the ability last night, we were excited about, Judge Lee, Chief McCray, Cole Hefner were instrumental in a couple weeks ago working with Titus and the state of Texas to get some new equipment sent to our community. And yesterday we were able to use a piece of equipment to test somebody going in the ICU who was what we considered a PUI, or person under investigation. We were able to do a 15-minute test. Now, we don't have a ton of those tests. We get allocated a few on a weekly basis from the state of Texas. Texas. But the work done by all the parties in Titus Regional and our supply team was phenomenal in getting that. And we partnered with Abbott. Leanne Harlow, our director of our lab at Titus, did a phenomenal job of working with Abbott and the state. And we were able to get that piece of equipment. And we had 3 people in the ICU on the COVID floor yesterday, which we got a positive result in less than 15 minutes. Huge win for us as we go through this, and we were glad to get it. So a lot of hard work to do that, but we were excited as another thing we can bring to the table at Titus. But from a numbers perspective, this week, over the last 4 weeks, when I look weekly, we've gone down in number of tests and number of positives. This week through Thursday, we've gone up. More tests in the last 3 weeks, more positives already through 3 days than the last few weeks. We had 31 positives that we've tested so far through Wednesday, through end of day yesterday. We've had 31 positives so far. So that's a little concerning as we watch the rest of the state of Texas. We watch the numbers closely. So we're continuing to watch them, continue to do things. But as I talked to Carrie on the radio this morning, Titus Regional Medical Center is continuing opening. We're going to continue to work with our community members. Visitation is still from 4 to 6 daily. We will be opening another OR, our surgery room, next week. On July 6th, we will be starting our colonoscopy screenings and opening those up to our surgeons to continue to do those. Now, we have plenty of precautions in place. We're doing the COVID swab test on everybody having a surgery and those procedures to make sure they're safe, other patients are safe, our healthcare workers and our physicians. So we'll continue to take precautions. We'll continue to work with the community and our doctors, but we'll continue to move forward on a very cautious but optimistic look as we go forward. One of the things this week we're excited about, some news we received just a few minutes ago. One of our team members who has been fighting COVID for probably 6 to 8 weeks now will be coming back Monday. So we're excited to give that news. I've received emails and texts that some things I've expressed over the last few months. And everybody asked how's the team member doing that was really sick. And I'm excited he'll be back Monday. So hopefully you'll see some pictures of him on our Facebook next week as we welcome him back to our health system and our family. And we're glad to see the progress that he has made. I'm going to try and not use the word this week, patience. For the last 90 days, I've asked for patience from the community and everybody as we work through this together. And my friends can send me a text of how many times I use that word today, but I'm going to minimize using the word. But I am going to focus on a different word today instead of that, which I think is more relevant, and it's diligent. I'm asking, and I'm begging, I'm pleading, however you want to see it. I'm asking our community members of Mount Pleasant, Titus County, Northeast Texas, for all of us to be diligent. I'm asking for our employers of this Northeast Texas region, be diligent. We're going through a lot of change right now, and there is an increase in testing. There is an increase in the cases over the last week. We need to remain diligent. We need to wear our mask. I don't want to get into politics. I don't want to get into fines and requirements and that. And just ask you simply, I wear my mask because I care about you. I wear my mask because I respect you. And I wear my mask because I do not want to spread this disease to any of you. And all I'm asking is for you to be diligent and do the same. Be diligent when you're in the public areas before you go to a restaurant. Be diligent in the grocery stores. Be diligent at the gas stations. Be diligent when you're walking through different areas of your work in public areas. Wear your mask. Wear your mask to protect me. Wear your mask to protect my mom. Wear your mask to protect my dad. So please do this and be diligent about it. And I appreciate it. For everyone who I get texts, well, we're doing it. We're staying in this. Guys, thank you. Thank you for all you do. Also be diligent about social distancing. Stay the 6 feet away. Elbow bump if you have to. Don't avoid handshakes, avoid hugs to the best of your ability, and stay 6 feet away. Social distance. As 4th of July comes up and parties start to happen over the next few days and weeks, just social distance. 6 foot is not a lot to ask. Keep that spread. Wear your mask. If you are going to be with groups of people, make sure that it's outside. Stay in well-ventilated areas that you can have a better open-air experience and still minimize how close you are to people. So be diligent. And you'll hear that word this week. You'll hear that word next week. And I ask you to please wear your mask, please wash your hands, and please social distance. Again, Thank you so much to the people of Northeast Texas, Titus County, Mount Pleasant. Thank you to our local government officials. Thank you to our local school and college officials. Thank you to our employers, to all the work that's being done by the owners and business leaders in this town. We're doing some phenomenal things. Thank you to our chamber for continuing to support the things that we're doing to reduce the spread in Northeast Texas. And finally, thank you to each of you. Thank you to your loyalty to this health system. Thank you to loyalty to this community. Have a great week, and God bless.